Here is how 60-year-olds are getting paid to create content for companies without having a ton of followers. This person said they have 7,000 plus followers, but you actually don't need any amount of followers to do what I'm going to explain in this video. I've been doing this for over 2 years. I quit my job on Halloween of 2023 because it replaced that six-figure income. Basically, what I do and what I think you should do, especially if you are in your 50s, 60s, even into your 70s, is start UGC. So UGC stands for User Generated Content. You're essentially, it's just a type of content creator. So as opposed to you being like an influencer or even a TikTok shop affiliate where you need a certain number of followers in order to land brand deals and get paid to create content for brands, UGC creators get paid to create content. They get free products plus get paid to create content for companies of all types. But instead of you posting it to your own account, you're actually just going to make the content about the company's products or their services, send that content to those companies that hired you, and then they're going to use it for their own purposes. So typically that looks like the company putting money behind it and running it as ads across social media, or they're going to post it to the company's Instagram account or TikTok or Facebook, or even use on their website or their email newsletters. Brands need content all the time, right? So any single brand that is on social media and trying to stay relevant on social media or advertising on social media needs content. And it just so happens that right now, because of the just increased amount of people that are scrolling on social media all the time, a lot of them are Gen Xers and baby boomers. So again, if you're like in your 60s, or if you're considered Gen X, Generation Jones, or baby boomer, companies want to work with you because they want to reach more people in that age range. So the best way I like to explain it is like, imagine you are somebody that is 63 and you're scrolling on social media. You probably, this may not be your case, but a lot of 60-something-year-olds have deeper pockets than, say, a 20-something-year-old. So you're scrolling on social media, you're 63, and you see ads from companies, but all these people that are like promoting the products are in their 20s or their 30s or even their 40s. You just cannot relate to those people. So you're less likely to pay attention to the ad, click on it, and way less likely to purchase the product. Companies know this, so they instead would love to hire people that are around the same age, like 63 or 50s or 70s even. They want to hire people around that same age range so that when you are 63 and you are scrolling social media and you see somebody around your same age talking about a product that you could be interested in, you're actually more likely to connect with that person, to connect with the brand, with the products or services they're trying to sell you, and purchase. I know I'm probably like saying so much right now. Hopefully it's making sense. UGC, user generated content. You get paid to create content for companies that they use for their own purposes. That's the simplest way to explain it. I have taught almost 4,000 people how to get started with this. I've been doing it for over 2 years. Like I said, it replaced my six-figure job within 14 months after I started. And that is like that. It wasn't easy. It was a lot of work. I have now 2 kids and we were raising a toddler while I was doing this and building this side hustle up to a full-time job. But, it's not like it's a walk in the park. You have to put work in, obviously, like anything else worth doing. But if this sounds interesting to you, I've taught so many Gen Xers and baby boomers. I have 2 free resources that you're welcome to grab at any time. They're just linked in my profile. One is a free checklist that goes through the steps on how to get started. And then another one is a 50, I put together a list of 50 different emails for different companies that you can reach out to instead of you having to spend hours of time like looking for the best emails for different companies among like health and wellness, fashion, food. There's a couple other industries that I put in there, but you don't have to spend a bunch of time looking for emails. I have a whole list, 50 of them that you can have for free if you like it. So that also, both of those, either one that you get, you can get both of them if you want, but they both include 2 bonuses. One is a 15-minute video lesson going over how to actually pitch to these companies. So say that you grab the free 50 emails and you're like, okay, I have these emails. What do I do with them? that's what the free like bonus video lesson, I actually teach you what to say in those emails if you do decide to reach out to some of these companies I put together for you. So this is like a real thing. I know it kind of sounds like an infomercial maybe, but UGC, like starting UGC, even though I'm not a Gen Xer, I'm not a baby boomer, I'm 34 years old. It changed everything for me. Like, I went from working a very stressful, very high pressure 9-to-5 job that was really putting me in a bad place mentally, and just like not fulfilling at all, to now having worked with dozens of brands, getting a ton of free products all the time. It's crazy. And then also now teaching almost 4,000 people, probably like at least half of those, maybe more, are Gen Xers and baby boomers, which is really, really cool. So if this sounds interesting to you, I suggest just like stopping this video before I keep babbling on, saving it in this little, like, click this little button and going into my profile. It'll just be the Stand Store link. You'll see the blue arrow pointing down to it. You just click that. You can see my free resources. I also have a paid course that is not free. It's $77. If you like courses, I like courses. I buy courses all the time because it's my favorite way to learn, because I'm super visual. But at the very, very least, I hope you get started with UGC. Look at my other videos. Maybe I'll explain it better in those videos. But I hope this inspires you to look into it. And it could be a really cool way to make some extra money if you need extra money or you just want to have fun with it and get a lot of free products. So I hope you get started.